Okay, project 1.4. In project 1.4, you are going to make a document that includes a table. So we're going to go quickly through the directions and then I'll show you how to make the table. First thing you're going to do is you're going to make a Google Docs. You're going to name it Adrenaline Sports Project 1.4. Then you are going to insert the logo at the top. Now, if you have any questions about inserting logos and resizing them, you need to go back to the lesson previously and it talks about how to do that. When you are done with the logo, you have to centerline some text and you're going to change it to size 14. I think everybody should be good to go with that. If you're not, always ask. Here's the new stuff that we're going to talk about today. It says insert a 4-column by 13 row table. You need to resize the second column to 2.5 inches as shown. Change the body style of the entire table as a dashed border. I'll show you how to do that. You're going to change the text alignment to center for the whole text in every cell of the table. You're going to change the font size to 14. You're going to type in some information. And the last thing you're going to do in the column all the way to the right, you're going to change the background to a light gray color and you are going to make the text bold. So I'm going to show you on a different document how to do the table. So on a blank document, you would have your logo at the top, you would have some text, but here's what you're going to do for the table. When you want to insert a table, you click Insert Table, and then right here, it's going to let you choose how many rows and how many columns. So I need 4 columns, so I'm going to go over 4, and I'm going to go down 13. So I have now a 4 by 13 column. When I click Enter, it automatically puts my table in there. Now, there's a couple things that they're going to ask you to do for your table. First thing they're going to ask you to do is they're going to ask you to change the font size to 14. We're going to highlight the entire table and we're going to change it to 14. Also, while we have the table highlighted, they want us to center align all the text that's in there. So at the top, I'm going to go to the alignment tool. I'm going to click center. So everything now should be centered when we type it. The other thing they wanted us to do is they wanted us to make column 2, the second column, this column right here, larger. So to do that, in anywhere in that column, I want you to put your cursor so it's flashing. I want you to right click. And then down towards the bottom, you'll see table properties. When you click on table properties, a window is going to appear. You can change the color of the table, how thick the lines are. You can change the background of the cells, which we will do in a little bit. But what we want to do is we want to click column width right here. When you put that check mark in there, you're allowed to enter information in there. So we're going to put 2.5. And this is always in inches. So when I hit OK, the second column is going to get wider and all the other columns are going to get a little bit smaller. All right, so here's my column. First one's smaller, second one's wider, third one's and fourth one are the same as the first one. Now, they want us to change the style of the border. They don't want it to be a solid line. They want it to be a dashed line. So I'm going to highlight the entire column again. And over on the right-hand side, you're going to see dash border. So if we click that, we have 3 options. It's solid, there's a dotted line, and there's a dashed line. They want the dotted line, so we're going to click on the second option. And as you can see now that the lines in the border are now made of dots. Final thing they want us to do, the 4th column, they want it to be light gray. So I'm going to put my cursor in there. I'm going to click and drag this down to select the entire column. Now to change the fill color, we want it to make it a light gray. We're going to find the paint bucket, and the paint bucket is right here. We're going to click on that, and we're going to select light gray too. So if you notice, all the other columns are white, and the last one is gray. So I'm going to put some information in here. The first thing on our assignment is item number. And then it has the name of the product, price, and then the column all to the right is going to be sale price. Now, they also want the text in the last column to be bold. So if I highlight this and I click on the bold button, it will change that. Now, as you go through, you're going to enter information. If you need to go from, let's put one item, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2 person tent. Let's say this originally cost $39.99, but it's going to be on sale for $29.99. Okay, to get to the next cell, which is down here, we can either click or you can hit the tab button and it'll get you the next one. So if I want to go to the one to the right, I just keep hitting tab all the way until I get to the cell I want, or just take your cursor and move your mouse and click in it. All right, that's it. Again, if you guys have any questions, please ask us.